I would like, if I may, to take you on a strange journey.
Alrighty, it is cold. It's sub-zero. It's just cold. You see my breath. We're getting started a little bit later today. The battery in the GO4RIDER, I neglected it while it was down. I should have come out and started it every week and let it run to keep the battery up, keep the fluids up, keep things lubricated. And what has happened is it sat all winter long. It's an older motor. Some of the seals and gaskets have drawn up on them from not being kept up to temperature and lubricated. So it has some minor leaks that have come up. I usually don't do this, but I did purchase a small can of the gasket sweller. Basically, it's a stop leak. It doesn't have any particulates in it, but it does take and make the gaskets a little bit softer and let them swell a little bit. Back in the day, we just used to use transmission fluid, but you know, that deteriorated things pretty bad in the motor and didn't really keep any lubricant. The viscosity of it broke down the viscosity of the oil after a while. So we've got that in there. It does have the front turn signal marker light bulb on the curb side blown out. I want to address that. The socket is rusted pretty bad, so there's no spring in there to get any contact. Hopefully the wire hasn't corroded in such a way that it's burned through, but with it so cold I can't feel my fingers and can't wear gloves to work on something that delicate. I can't feel anything anyway, so that'll take a minute to take care of it. I did purchase some bulbs. I had some brake lights on top. The Gopher has brake lights on the bottom, brake lights on the side bottom, and brake lights on the top. So it's got, you know, from being a police vehicle back in its early days, that's so people can see it and see what's going on and stuff like that. It does have the large rotating flashing caution light on there, and I'm glad it didn't have the red and blues, because the red and blues I can't have, but the caution light I can utilize. So I did get some of the high intensity Sylvania brake light bulbs. I got those, and I bought the ones so I wouldn't have to splice in the relay to keep, because sometimes when you put those in the LEDs in certain cars, it screws up the whole flasher and sensor and system and everything. So I purchased the ones that supposedly had that type of thing built into them somehow. $49 for two. It's just amazing to me. I guess I'm just so old and just been around automobiles and stuff for so long. It's just amazing to me that anything can cost like that for a simple item. But I understand the technology and the design and the development that went into them and all of that. Now, these are supposed to be guaranteed for life. I'm not sure if it's my life or the bulb's life. I've bought a lot of parts like that in the past that had a lifetime guarantee, and then you read finer or you go to collect on that guarantee, and it was only a 3-year warranty. I says, it says lifetime. Well, that's lifetime of the part. What the hell are you all talking about? Are you smoking some stuff? That's just straight out lying. That's deception and lie. But then again, I'm old. I don't take that very well. Well, let's see if we can get some defrost going here. She's got a little heat building up in her. We can get some defrost. We will get on in. I would like to start posting the trips of the Gopher again and combine it with either story time or me just blabbering. Even though it says it's about the ride and not the talk, I have found that people want to hear things too. They don't want to just watch me ride and whatever. I understand that. But you've got to remember, folks, this is for me. This is my enjoyment. I'm glad that others enjoy it. I'm glad that others have made comments and all that. But it's ultimately for me. Sorry. Yeah, she's starting to clean up just a little bit. Let's see if she'll idle down. And there you go. Let's ride. Alrighty, we made it in. The turn signals were working for a second, then they stopped to work altogether, but it does do that sometimes when it's really, really cold. So I will take a look at that later today. Hopefully it'll warm up a few degrees. I know it's not supposed to get much warmer, but she let us come in. She warmed us, kept us warm while we were at least coming in to what she can. It's not an oven, but it does allow me to see and stuff. So very, very happy to be back on the road. I will check the leaks and stuff later on. We'll see how that turns out. I'm going to go do my thing. You do your thing. See ya!
Damn, that was annoying.